Hi, guys, and welcome to this edition of Gaming with the Coach. I'm Coach Brown. Glad you guys are here. This is a special place where you can come and pick up some PlayStation 4 tips, especially for those of us that are older or just not as skilled as the everyday player. Um, I love some things about this gaming that I've just discovered,
Insertion in 10
and
seconds.
I'll talk about them throughout today's episode. Today we're
5
talking
seconds to
about
go.
how to drone, mark, and kill an opponent in Rainbow Six
Locate the
Siege
hostage.
without being seen. So as you can see, we've already done our droning. We went in, we marked the target. You see it there? Let's put an arrow on it here. So now all you have to really do is line your scope up to that mark. We can shoot through this window and we should be able to kill a bad guy if we can just get it lined up. There you go. As you can see, I'm a little slow, but that's okay. I'm older. So now what we're going to do is I'll show a couple other spots where you can do that. Right now it sounds like we're being chased by the suicide bomber, and he's shooting as well. We're going to have to take him out. And that's what you want to do. It was a headshot. It takes a lot of practice to get headshots in Rainbow Six Siege, but as you can see here, I'm doing a situation. I think that's the best place to practice. I've got another video up about practicing over and over in situations. It really does help. Doing PlayStation requires some getting used to, right? The controller, the style of the games, etc. This is all new to me, but like I said, it's a lot of fun. So what we're doing now, we're going to look for an enemy who's hiding out in the reading room here at the cafe. As you can see, it's another case of I've got to get better, but that's why I'm practicing. I should have been able to get him in one shot, and hopefully later on in this video I'll be able to demo that. Now we got another situation where we're going to go in and drone behind a boarded up door, find some bad guys, see if we can mark one or two of them, and take them out. Same principle as before. If you can get a clear line, and it doesn't have to be directly in the middle of the mark, just close enough to it, we should be able to bring him down. Got him. Took a while, right? But you know he was in that area, and he was next to a shield, so that's actually not too bad. Trying to find the other guy in there. Is that his shoulder? There's the shield. It's a special touch to hold that aim like that, but it's easy after a while. There you go. Another kill. He was just peeking out, so it's a question of just waiting. Don't lean on the trigger too heavy. Knock some guys out. So as we go through this situation, we're trying to find a hostage. Apparently there's a hostage here somewhere. The mission for this situation is to extract the hostage and get them to the extraction zone. Again, here's another opportunity to demo how to kill a bad guy without being seen. If we can get through the barbed wire, let's drone in here and see if we can find somebody out in the open. Yep, there's one there behind the desk. Anybody else? There's a guy back in that right corner. Got him. Bingo. One down. Look at that. 2 down. That's all right. That's very helpful. As you can see, we're still working with 100% health at the bottom center left side of the screen. That's important because in a hostage mission, you never know where the bad guys are coming from, especially if you're able to grab the hostage and start to leave. They'll come from everywhere. They always do. This is a tough objective. He missed me, I missed him, but ultimately, I got him. The strategy in this game is great. I love it. And again, like I say, for someone old like me who's trying to learn how to do the PlayStation 4 with some new games, I do some sports, some action, and some of these shooter type games.
Hostage located. Secure the hostage.
There's the hostage. It forces you to use part of your skill set, right? Like left hand, right hand. You know, learning the controller is like learning a new language when you're my age. So I think that's all good as you get older. So you can keep the old noodle strong, testing out new things like this. Let's see if anybody's in there with the hostage. Ooh, there's a weapon. Now here you just mark them so you know where they're at. You can't shoot through that shield to get them. Oh, there's another one. And he's marked. He's kind of wide open, but you're going to have to get a line of sight on those guys. It's not the same as shooting through a door, but should be easy enough for us to go get. I know he's in there somewhere. There he is. There we go. Good. One down. Where's the other guy? Oh, he's on the move. Which happens sometimes. You can mark a guy, and based on what you do, the AI of the game will challenge you, right? So that guy that was on the right side, we just saw him moving. He's somewhere else in there now. Not as easy as the first one who was in there, right?
Reloading, watch my back! Reloading. They must have relocated. We gotta track them down.
There you go. Now, one of the things that you'll also learn with Rainbow Six Siege is the enemy, at least at this level, which is just the regular normal level, will give you hints that you hear them talking. You need to listen for when they're walking. You can hear them coming towards you. In this particular instance, you could hear the guy in the train car saying, "I'm reloading." If you're close enough to a bad guy and he is reloading, you can get the drop on him. You're not going to get that advantage at the more skilled levels, but at the regular level, it's a great way to learn the game. They'll also say things like, "We got to press up," which means they're going to come running you, so be ready. So listen to the game. So here with Thermite, what I need to do to extract this person is to blow a hole through that wall, make sure there's no bad guys in there after we refill. and then at that point, I'll pick her up. One of the things you want to do is when you come up on this game, as soon as you see the hostage, don't just pick them up right away. Scout your area out. Try to plan an escape route, because once you pick the hostage, the game knows. Great shot. The game will know, and the bad guys are going to come immediately once you pick up that hostage. Furthermore, once you pick them up and start running, and they come after you, don't be afraid to let the hostage go to defend yourself. Because once you pick the hostage up, your weapon changes
Hostage
to
secured.
a pistol,
Extract
which
the
is
hostage.
much less effective. So now you can see you're running
Keep
with
the
the
hostage
hostage.
safe. Hostiles approaching.
You're going to have to cap somebody at fairly close range with that. So between here and the extraction point, if I need to let her go just to get my machine gun back, I'll do that. Because the objective now isn't just to get her out, but to get her out without letting one of these bad guys out here take you both down. Like him. That's good pistol range. As you can see, we got the hostage and we're still at 100% strength, which is very good, because now there's another set of enemies that's going to be waiting for us out here, and we won't have the cover that we had inside. Just like that, you hear him say, "Cover me, I had to reload." Next they'll be coming
Hostage
against
free. Secure the hostage.
So you let the hostage go, get a much stronger weapon, and be ready.
I'm reloading.
Okay, that's our first hit. We're down to 90, but we got him too. Another one. As you can see, our first shot, it went a little too high. That comes from practice.
Push up now.
Took another hit, down to 65.
Push forward.
Notice how he said push forward. That meant he was coming. I knew it. I waited him out. There may be one more out here. Now in that case, even though I got him, I was too slow on the trigger. Notice how he got me from 65 to 49.
Hostage secured.
Once
Move
he
to the
shows
extraction
himself,
point.
you actually have a good second and a half to get a round off. You just have to be ready for that. This is why I practice. And again, if you like this game, Rainbow Six Siege, I encourage you to play it and play it often. When you're playing one-on-one like I am now, go through your situations. Try them over and over again. You learn a lot about the game, about how to use the weapons, and how to maneuver through the different maps. The only thing you can't do in situations is you can't pick the operator. The situation dictates the operator. In this case, it's thermite. You see the yellow diamond in front of us? That's where we have to get to. 60 or so meters, that direction is the extraction zone. We're down to 49% strength. We have some shots at us.
Heads up, I
Hits
gotta
us.
reload.
But he ran out, we got him. So we're not 49 anymore, we're 33. You gotta be careful because you don't know how many bad guys there are. And you have to get to the yellow diamond to win the round. Look out. Shots coming from behind.
Set the hostage free. Secure the hostage.
Took another hit, down to 10, but I had to drop the hostage to get a better look at where these guys are, and I'm gonna need a long-range weapon. You see the hostage way over on the right? She's fine, they're not shooting her yet. I have to get the drop. Okay, 2 bogeys. Yeah, we can see him right through the fence. Nice and easy. Let's try to smoke this other guy out. Oh, he didn't like that. She's still safe. We got to close on this guy. Okay, you see him crouched down by the window next to the trunk. Let's try to ease on the squeeze right here. Oh yeah. Beautiful. Headshot, one shot. That's what you want to do in this game. If I could shoot like that every time, I'd be playing at a much more difficult level. Now we grab the hostage, and we should be good to go.
Got the hostage. Get them to the extraction point.
Thanks for hanging with Gaming with the Coach. I hope you guys come back for more fun videos on how to use the PlayStation and how to do some gaming and how to have some
Hostage extraction successful.